Hi guys, this is Bosco. Welcome back to another video. So, we're gonna be here ranking all 15 of the Pink Floyd albums. And me owning every Pink Floyd album, it was a heck of a ride carrying all 15 albums upstairs. Yeah, so 10 CDs, 5 LPs, or 5 vinyl records, doesn't matter, but yeah, I have all 10 or my god, all 15 of these albums. By the way, after the whole Pink Floyd discography is done, because I need to rank the covers, then we're done. I might do another vote. I might do Rush or The Doors, maybe. I don't know, or maybe other bands. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure because I actually need to make the list for them. I mean, I made a few Rush lists, but I didn't continue on. I left off on making the list for Hold Your Fire, and then I stopped for a while. But now I need to continue making lists. But anyway, I'm going to be ranking every Pink Floyd album, so let's get into this. Number 15, actually need to find this because I sorted them out. Okay, here it is. Number 15 is The Final Cut, released on March 21st, 1983. It's a good album, but something has to be at the bottom. So, highlights of the album, I would say. The Post-War Dream, The Gunner's Dream, anything else? And Not Now, John. Also, I would include, what's it called? When the Tigers Broke Free, but that was on the 2004 reissue. So, yeah, I'm going to actually put the albums right here. Oh, albums that don't stick out also. I forgot to mention that. Albums, or tracks, I meant. Did I say albums? Albums that don't stick out. Tracks that do not stick out. Let me see. Tracks that do not... Maybe one of the few, and it's alright. Yeah, that's... Maybe that. But it's still a pretty okay song, I would say. Alright, number 14. Need to find that. Because remember, all these are in a pile. Here it is. Number 14 is the soundtrack to the film More, released on June 13th, 1969. Once again, good album. I actually listened to this album today. I was listening to it on my phone. I remember not liking it before, but now I actually like this album. It's really good. Highlights of the album: Cirrus Minor, the Nile Song, Up the Khyber, Green is the color, and Symboline, I would say. Oh, and also side 2, I forgot. Ibiza Bar, and Dramatic Theme. Alright, so tracks that don't stick out. Quicksilver and a Spanish Piece. Those ones are pretty weird. Yeah. Oh, I also forgot to mention Party Sequence is a pretty good highlight. And Crying Song is alright for me. So, yeah. Number 13. And I remember seeing this while putting the things. It's a double album, actually. Some of you might know what it is, but no, it's not The Wall. That's way much higher. It's Ummagumma, the double album, released on November 9th, 1969. So this was released months after More did. And, yeah, it's a weird album. So let's start with the live album. Tracks that stick out. I would say all of them. There's a really essential live album, I would say. If this was just a live album, it would be perfect, I would think. Let's look at the studio album, on the other hand. Now, I love the album cover, though. Let me see. Sisyphus is pretty good, I'd say. Grantchester Meadows is good. The Narrow Way, parts 1 to 3, and the Grand Vizier's Garden Party. Tracks that don't stick out. One's missing from it, and you probably know what it is. The track that doesn't stick out on Ummagumma is several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a Pict. Try saying that 5 times fast. That'll just trick you. So yeah. Number 13 was Ummagumma. Number 12. Let me see if I can find that one now. Number 12. Here it is. Number 12 is The Endless River, released on November 10th, 2014. Tracks that stick out. It's What We Do is good also. It's Ebb and Flow. Some, Skins, Anacina, On Noodle Street, Alonzi, both 1 and 2. Surfacing, and Louder Than Words. So yeah. Pretty good album. Tracks that don't stick out. Calling is not one of my favorites. Unsung is alright, once again. And also The Lost Art of Conversation. Yeah, no, it's alright. So, The Endless River. That was number 12. Number 11, the album that everyone hates. Number 11 is A Momentary Lapse of Reason, released on September 7th, 1987. Tracks that stick out: Learning to Fly is awesome. The Dogs of War, On the Turning Away, Terminal Frost, and Sorrow. Tracks that don't stick out: A New Machine Parts 1 and 2, not one of my favorites. It's alright, though. So yeah, A Momentary Lapse of Reason. Maybe it's A New Machine that many people don't like of A Momentary Lapse of Reason. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, released on September 7th, 1987. I hope I said that. Alright, we're in the top 10 already. Number 10, and this is one of the LPs I need to get out. Number 10 is Obscured by Clouds, released on June 2nd, 1972. The record almost fell out. Tracks that stick out, good, it says it on here. Obscured by Clouds, When You're In, The Gold That's in the Mudmen, Childhood's End, Free For, and Stay. Tracks that don't stick out. If I had to choose, maybe Absolutely Curtains, but I still love the song. It's a pretty good African song. So that was Obscured by Clouds. You put that in the LP pile, I guess. Number 9. Many people might put this higher. I'm not sure. Number 9 is A Saucerful of Secrets, released on June 29th, 1968. Tracks that stick out, the whole first side, I would say. So, Let There Be More Light, Remember a Day, Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun, and Corporal Clegg. And also A Saucerful of Secrets. Tracks that don't stick out, Seesaw. It's good, but not great. Oh, I forgot to mention Jug Band Blues is a highlight also. So, yeah. A Saucerful of Secrets. Number 8. I love the cover. The cover is just bizarre, but I love it. Adam Hart Mother, released on October 2nd, 1970. Tracks, it doesn't say tracks, but I can remember it off the top of my head. Tracks that stick out, mainly Summer 68 and Fat Old Son, and Adam Hart Mother Suite, and you probably just heard Elvis outside. Tracks that don't stick out, if I had to choose, maybe, If, but still a pretty song, so, Adam Hart Mother. Very great cover. I can't even say anything, and Elvis just barked again. Number 7 is The Division Bell, released on March 28th, 1994. Tracks that stick out: What Do You Want From Me, Marooned, Take It Back, Keep Talking, and High Hopes. Tracks that don't stick out: I don't think any of them. If I had to choose, maybe Cluster 1, but it's still a great track, I think. So, yeah, Division Bell is number 7. Number 6, this is one of the LPs. People might get mad at me for not putting this in the top 5, but something has to be out of the top 5. This used to be in the top 5, but it's another album I reached. And number 5 is, or number 6 rather, is Metal, released on November 5th, 1971. Tracks that do stick out, highlights of the album. I would say everything. This album is awesome. I would say everything. So yeah. And I don't think there's any track that doesn't stick out. Yeah, nothing. None of them. If I had to choose and something had to be at the bottom, A Pillow of Winds, but it's still a beautiful song. So, that was number 6, Metal. Number 5, this is an underrated album. I just threw this CD across the way. Number 5 is Animals, released on January 21st, 1977. Tracks that stick out, all of them. They're all awesome. Tracks that don't stick out, none of them. But if I had to choose, maybe the Pigs on the Wing tracks, but it's still awesome. Because this whole album is awesome. It's underrated. It's based on George Orwell's 1945 novel, Animal Farm. So, yeah. You know, all these songs are awesome. You know, Sheep is just especially one of my favorites. Alright, number 4. People may get mad at me for putting it this high. some people might not be. They also consider this album the best Pink Floyd album of all time. Number 4 is The Piper at the Gates of Dawn, their debut album released on August 4th, 1967, Barack Obama's birthday. Tracks that stick out: Astronomy Domine, Lucifer Sam, Power Talk H. I love it, but it's weird. Take Up Thy Stethoscope and Walk, Interstellar Overdrive, The Gnome, Chapter 24, The Scarecrow, and Bike. So yeah, definitely check this album out. Very, very good. Very, very good. Good. Alright, top 3. Now, these 3 labels, oh my god, these 3 albums, rather, are awesome. They're really awesome. So, number 3 is Wish You Were Here, released on, September 12th, 1975. Tracks that, and I also love the back cover of it. It's really awesome. Tracks that stick out, all of them, they're all awesome. And tracks that don't stick out, that doesn't happen on this album. But if I had to choose, something does have to be at the bottom, but I'm not going to choose, because this album is just great, Wish You Were Here is just one of the greatest albums of all time. It was dedicated to Syd Barrett, who got kicked out of the band because, he went crazy, unfortunately. And I also love the album cover, how this edge right here is just, like, burnt out. Is really cool. Alright, number 2, and many people might be mad at me for, well, I actually had trouble switching Wish You Were Here and number 2, but number 2, wait, I just need to see if this is right, it doesn't really matter, but, I don't know, but number 2 is The Wall, released on November 30th, 1979, tracks that stick out. Alright, I actually need track listing, oh my god, I do need the track listing, but, I'll just say, I memorized most of the tracks in track listing order, so I'll try to remember. So, definitely, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2, definitely. Another Brick in the Wall, Part 1, and also Happiest Days of Our Lives. And also In the Flesh, The Thin Ice, Mother, the whole first side, I would say. Side 2, about everything except Don't Leave Me Now is my least favorite Pink Floyd song. Young Lust is awesome. And that's disc 1. What about disc 2? Let me think. I really need the track listing. But Hey You is awesome. Is There Anybody Out There? Comfortably Numb. You just gotta love Comfortably Numb. Anything else? Run Like Hell is awesome. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Oh, The Trial is also pretty good, too. So, yeah, that was The Wall. And number 1, I revealed it to you in The Endless River, but I think you saw it coming because I was gushing about this album. Number 1 is The Dark Side of the Moon, released on March 1st, 1973. Tracks that stick out, all of them. Tracks that don't stick out, that doesn't happen on this album. Nor does it happen on Abbey Road. Or, my third favorite album. I think it would be George Harrison's All Things Must Pass, because it's a great triple album. So, yeah. That was a long video, and I'm going to have to take these back down and probably break my back. But, I'll show you my list. I'm going to try to, not show you the covers because it's actually beneath of it. So that's that. And the next video we're going to be ranking the covers, which I may as well do after this video. So please leave a like, comment if you want, view my videos, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching this video, guys. This has been Halbuska, signing off.